Last time on Rev 3 Adventures.
Oh!
Oh, where the hell am I going?
You got a bag of rowdy.
Sasquatch! I wore with the snake orgy.
Hey, Ghostface. YOLO, bitches! Good morning, sunrise. Did you have fun? Was that a fun run?
Hello friends and welcome back. We continue this adventure at the intersection to Leslie Gulch. If you missed part 1 in Sucker Creek, you might want to go back and watch that first. Or not, I'm not a cop, do what you want. It's 8 miles to the top of the gulch from this point, then another 7 down to the reservoir. It takes about 30 minutes from the top of the gulch to the bottom. This video will only show clips on the way down. If you'd like to watch the full drive with a 360 perspective, and it's pretty cool, I have that video on my other channel, RevN360. Also in this video, we visit Jordan Valley, where I talk about some of the history there, so stick around for that. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I am hemorrhaging subscribers at the moment. I expect it's because YouTube is an advertising nightmare. I'm actually not monetized by choice to minimize that experience for you. The best way to support me is to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, tell your friends. Anyway, let's go. So the name Leslie Gulch comes from Hiram Leslie, getting struck by lightning here, as the sign says. But there is some more history here which I found on the Bureau of Land Management page that I'd like to add. But take it with a grain of salt, because this happened well over 100 years ago. So apparently Mr. Leslie, who was a photographer and cattleman, was accused of also being a cattle rustler. Keep in mind, this area was full of some very Wild West activity back in those days. Well, Mr. Leslie said, and this is a quote from the BLM page, "If I'm guilty of stealing my neighbor's cattle, may the Lord strike me dead on the spot." 2 days later, he was struck by lightning. Now, this was in May, and if the weather back then is anything like it is now, that is probably one of the wildest months for dramatic weather changes in this part of the state. So that sounds right. Apparently, 2 other cowboys were with him at the time and had some minor injuries. Mr. Leslie had his skull cracked open, and it was reported that his brain was visible, and he languished in this state for a couple days before dying. See, if this was the kind of thing they had talked about in history classes, I would have been way more engaged. Oregon history is crazy. Remember this Tacoma, we're going to come back to it. So check out this cabin. It's in the square plot of private land right in the middle of the Leslie Gulch area of critical environmental concern. So I thought it must be some kind of old-time homestead, right, that got grandfathered in? Turns out, no. It was very hard to find info on this place, but it belongs to the King family out of Idaho. Back in the 70s, Irvin King traded some Idaho Sucker Creek property for this 40-acre parcel with a well. Then in 1981, he and his sons built the cabin. Apparently there was a lot of drama about that, but none of the specifics seem to have survived on the internet. I found a comment from Irvin's daughter-in-law that led me to more information. Apparently the cabin gets vandalized a lot. Interesting place. It's central to a lot of chukar hunting, which was in full swing in the area during our visit. This is Slocum Campground, the only place you're allowed to camp in Leslie Gulch. In most videos, this place is usually pretty empty. This is the busiest I've seen it, and again, that seems to be due to the chukar hunting season. For those who don't know, chukar is a type of partridge. It's an introduced bird. They originally came from Afghanistan, Nepal, or India. Sources differ. They were introduced starting in 1950. They mostly eat cheatgrass, which was also introduced in Oregon. There are those Rivians again. I wanted to give them stickers, but by the time I got back up there, they had already gone. This is the Oahe Reservoir. It's a 52-mile-long artificial lake that was created when the Oahe Dam was completed in 1932. It supplies water for irrigation for 1,800 farms covering nearly 120,000 acres of land. Lots of fishing here, and there's a state park with easier access further north. That was the drive down to the bottom of Leslie Gulch. Now you know. It's kind of nice down here. Warmed up a little bit. Hello, friends. You're at the bottom of Leslie Gulch, at the boat ramp specifically. Drove all the way down here. I should have some footage showing that you should have seen before this, I guess. I don't know. Two Rivians made it all the way down here. I probably had that on the camera as well. Thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a beautiful drive down. This is a really neat spot. So in case you're wondering if it's difficult to get down here and if you need off-road and high clearance, the answer is no. I don't know what's happening next. You'll find out, I guess.
Simply drop the stickers on that process.
So we all liked this overland rig Tacoma, and we put our stickers under the windshield wipers. I wrote, "I dig your rig" on the back of mine. We were all following each other by the end of the day on Instagram. Turns out Michael and Stacy are full-time road life. You can follow them on Instagram under the name Tacoma Makes 3. Two things I really think link you to the overlanding community in Oregon is having your own sticker and an Instagram account. Every once in a while I'll see these lone trees miles away from any other tree, and I wonder how they got there. I mean, I can see in several miles in every direction. This is the only tree. When driving out of the wilderness of eastern Oregon, it is not uncommon to find yourself going through ranchers' front yards. The biggest benefit is looking at the neat old rigs on the properties. As I wasn't leading this trip, I volunteered to be last in the caravan. Because of this, I eat a lot more dust, but it helps keep everybody together. It does sometimes result in getting separated from the group, like here. I swear, this jerk started accelerating as soon as they noticed I was passing them. Get up on it!
You got all your tents inside or something?
Checking.
Just noticed a little bit. It doesn't seem to be getting worse or anything.
Oh yeah, my whole tent's hanging out.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need a spot to pull over.
Oddly enough, this is the first time this has ever happened with this tent, but not the only time on this trip. DJ spotted it both times. He's always looking out for me. Anyway, everything got stuffed away, and we continued to Jordan Valley. Jordan Valley is not so big, so I'm going to show you a complete drive-through of like 99% of it. There are only 130 residents at this time. Interestingly, their city website now goes to a Yahoo payday loan paid press release. Jordan Valley was not named for the Jordan Valley in the Middle East, as you might expect, but for Michael Jordan. Yeah, not that one. He was an early prospector in the area. The town has a deep history with the Basque people who came to the area as sheep herders, but apparently cattle ranchers and sheep herders can't get along, and after more Wild West drama happened, the Basques were very limited in their ability to raise sheep in the area, and over time they all moved to the cities of Boise and Portland. At least that's what I'm told when searching for where the Basques of Oregon went. Only their history really remains. I'm not fully versed in Basque history in Oregon. I need to read more about it, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Oh, that's the Basque Memorial, right?
I have no idea.
I want to check that out on the way out of town. Where the hell is this guy going?
Seriously, the guy took like 5 minutes trying to get that trailer in some place to get gas, and he turned around for no apparent reason. It's like he didn't know where his gas tank was or what to do with it. It was very strange. Some people shouldn't pull trailers. Okay, that brick structure with the fence up on top of it, that's a Pelota court, and we're going to go have a closer look at that. They used to be all over the place, and now like this is the last one left. So I am in Jordan Valley, population 130, and this is something I've been kind of looking forward to seeing. So this is the historic Basque handball court, and all these. I'm going to screw it up because I haven't researched the history on it. I've seen videos of people coming out to see this thing, and it's pretty cool. I mean, look how big it is. And apparently with the Basque sheepherds, they used to play handball. It was a huge thing. And so this was the hotel, I guess, here. And then this is the handball court. And see, it's in Espanol. That means Spanish. There's also a place to RV park right there. I mean, like right there. So yeah, that is the historical monument for the Basque. Or something new. There's also a museum over there, but it appears to be closed. Which is unfortunate, because I do like a good museum. Where I'm standing is where the old hotel stood that formed a third wall for this court, but as I understand it, a third wall is not really necessary. It was restored in 1997, the Pelota court, but one thing I haven't been able to find out is if anyone actually plays Pelota here anymore. There's a rodeo in May, but no mention of Pelota. See, the Basques are from there, northern Spain. Pelota courts. See, that's where... Is this one this one? Yeah, see, that's where we are. That's the other side.
right there. Like the one pictured above in Jordan Valley. This one. Yeah, see? The hotel was right there, and the Pelota Court was right between the two.
And now you've learned something about Jordan Valley. So, there you go. With everyone filled up on gas and supplies and history, I guess, we turned around and head back the way we came on our way to Birch Creek Ranch. See that dark patch in the top left? That's the Jordan Crater's lava flow. That's one of the youngest flows in Oregon, being only about 3,200 years old. It came from Coffee Pot Crater, and we'll be visiting that in a few days.
Well, hey there, fella. Are you a wild horse, Mr. Horse? There's four of you here. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You look like you could be wild. You're also very chill with me. I can see your ribs. You should go home and have a sandwich. No, okay. I gotta go. Have a good one, horse. Bye-bye.
Holy shit!
And that was my first response to seeing the drop into Birch Creek Ranch. We will be spending 2 days there exploring and having a great time in the next video in the series. Lots of wildlife, geology, abandoned mechanical devices, perilous driving, and overland-style bocce ball await you in that video. For now, I will leave you with a literal cliffhanger. By the way, if you made it to this part of the video, use the code word cliffhanger in your comments to show that you did, and I guess you get street cred or something, I don't know. As always, I will remind you that you will never stop on the way back. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, friends!
Thank you.